The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, this is Justin from the State Line Sinners over here in the UK, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Hell yeah.
Breathing bodies in She takes her victims from the grave with no way to be saved. By the flame of the sacred fire, darkness turns to day. In the name of the one desire, the light will drive the queen of night away. Her touch is frigid winter. Her eyes as white as ice. Cold blood runs through her veins. Came from every sacrifice. Goddess of blackest darkness. She is the queen of the night. By the flame of the sacred fire, darkness turns to day. In the name of the one desire, the light will drive the queen of night away. When the queen of the night comes calling, the only hope is the sacred fire.
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Mr. Moonlight.
and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Wow, what'd you think of that ending?
What I thought that was something you clicked on after the song.
Hell no, that was the
that was a
band.
part of the song.
That was a part of the song.
Hey, Sacred Fire. That guitar player, I liked the way he did his solo. He just wasn't doing this fast riff and then this fast riff and this fast riff. He had a pretty cool thing going down there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so we kicked it off with a song called Guillotine. Then we went into Skin Deep by Dogs of Verona. Jim was digging Dogs of Verona.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was different. Definitely different.
I was going to say kind of like a Nine Inch Nails type of vibe.
I wonder if anybody's
different.
listening that
Very
in
different.
that band.
Yeah, David Black is out there, I believe. Right,
Okay.
David? I saw you in the comments. And said,
Okay.
thank you so much. For sure, bro. Gonna play your music. And then the last one you heard was Sacred Fire by Joe Boo and the Steve Klatt Project. What'd you think of that one, huh? Classic metal.
Yeah, that's Sacred Fire. Yeah, the first one was Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Yeah.
Yep. And Solly is here. He said, hi, you outlaws. What's up, Robert?
Hey, how's it going?
Sullen.
Have you made any more Facebook Live videos since last night?
By the way, I was up at Smedley's Thursday. I know you were at Music Box or some other type of club. And there was a really cute girl there in a pink shirt. And it's going to make me go back. What do you think about that, Jim? I pointed her out to you. I was like, what do you think of her?
Yeah, Sully found a new Thursday night jam place. That's
Not
well, it's not
Smedley's.
new, but it's not Smedley's. No, I'm gonna try it too. What is it? It's on Brook Park. How come I always forget? Golden.
Is it the Rusty Clam?
No,
The sand trap?
No, it's on Brook Park Road
No.
in Cleveland.
I can't remember. What is it, Sully? Please enlighten us with the name
Solid
of the
Gold,
new
isn't
place.
it? Solid Gold, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's
That's a good place.
He says that's the best Thursday night jam now, so I'm going to start checking that out.
Yeah, I like that.
They actually let people get up and jam instead of having the house band play for 3 hours and then ask anybody if they want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's going to go to those jams?
Yeah, I get kind of tired.
Somebody needs to tell somebody the truth about that.
So how is everything sounding out there for you guys? I adjusted a few things. I tried to fix our audio a little bit so we could have some better sound. I'm going to have to take a look myself.
Yeah. And I wanted to show you my shirt. I like this. Who is this? Who is that? I forget. The Unsatisfied.
The Unsatisfied. That sounds good to me, man.
I liked it.
I think the audio sounds just fine. Although I was listening back to a lot of shows and I didn't really like it. Sully said the Union House.
Oh, the Union House.
And then my Cleveland
gonna write that
Project said,
down.
yeah, the Union House. I know that place a lot. Been there a few times.
Is that on the north? It's on the south side, right?
Honestly, I can't remember
yeah.
where it is, but I've been there a bunch of times. My Cleveland Project said, when are you guys coming to the east side? I don't know, man. Everything's been kind of up in the air. Well,
my Cleveland Project asked
Yeah,
just
just
asked that.
asked that.
We're coming there for what? You mean to jam? I mean on a jam night at a bar there, or to play a new song?
Then Matt Guka said, it's weird. I can hear you on my phone, but not on my TV. I don't know how to answer that question. I can hear us on YouTube. Jesus Christ. I just looked on my phone and I could hear it. Janine Spring says low sound. I checked my sound is up. Maybe it's my phone. I think it's your phone. It might be low sound. I'm not exactly sure why.
I don't know why this is happening the past month.
No, why? But I listened to it on my phone and it sounded all right. So we're just going to go with it. Who knows? Maybe next show we'll
Hey,
try different
Sully,
channels.
What was the name of that band that we saw last night in Olmsted Falls? The guy that plays the stand-up bass, but he has a bass drum as the solid body part of the stand-up bass, and he sings like Louis Armstrong, and they do 15-minute songs with
Louis Armstrong.
chicken sounds and stuff. For 15 minutes they did that.
What was that song that Louis Armstrong did?
They did that for 15 minutes.
Something like
People clapped at the end of it, though. So what do I know?
I have no
What do I
opinion
know?
of that stand-up bass guy. Honestly, I don't like that singing.
It's like Louis Armstrong. I can't even fake that.
I hate it.
I can't do it. I could do the growl better than that. I know you're good at the growl, but you're just shy.
I'm just shy. I don't want to do it. All right. Well, tonight at 8 o'clock and not too far from now, we have the Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show. How cool is that? Welcoming them back.
That really is nice.
Right? We're talking hauntings, demonic dolls, and a bunch of other stuff. That's going to be super cool. All right. The other thing is we have some really great music today. Today we have music by Circle of Nero, Ancient Limbs, Tempest, Awaiting Abigail, My Cleveland Project, the Joe Davis Band, King Ern, Fast Rich. You heard Joe Boo, and you heard Dogs of Verona, and you heard the song The Guillotine at the beginning. Right?
Mr. Moonlight has the night off, actually.
Mr. Moonlight does have the night off.
Yes. And doesn't Black Roses, too?
The Black Roses have the night off.
Could we see?
as
It's
well
not
as
all
many
about
other
us.
people.
We'll play other people's music, sacrifice ours.
Yeah, some people might have the night off forever.
We'll
a few things I have
update you on that one later.
Yeah, we're going to update you after we get ready for the show.
Changes
taking place.
going
man.
through changes.
We had a nice meeting before the show, and there's changes coming.
Yes.
We've put up with enough bullshit. We're not going to put up with anymore. So
We just can't. And one thing else, I didn't even say we were going to talk about this, but
I don't care. Let's just
we
do
can't
it.
fit anybody in between us. You know, can you imagine Butch Armstrong? You
Yeah.
know, on our
Yeah,
show.
There's barely any space.
You
if
know,
I put my
and
arm
you know,
across.
Leslie was.
She was tiny,
I
so
mean,
it worked.
I
But you're
enjoyed
still
her on the
off.
show, but but it just kind of didn't work right. And you're in the middle, and you're going, and you're talking,
Yeah.
and you're doing that, and
It's too much.
Yeah, it's.
Unless you're like 5'2" and 98 pounds in a bikini, that'll work for me.
Yeah, but no
you
guests, no live guests.
No live guests. It just doesn't work. And here's another thing that doesn't work. Live remotes for us. I was going to talk about it later in the show. Fuck it, I'll just talk about it now. And I just dropped an F-bomb. But fuck it.
I haven't yet.
Live remotes don't work for us because people expect us to come out and almost be like a radio show, like a DJ show, and just play a bunch of music. But we're a podcast. We're like a hybrid radio podcast. So we talk about story stuff, and then we play music. We're not going to set up our system and plug directly into the PA system and just play music. I mean, I'm sure that would make some people happy, like it did at Boutique, but it didn't really work for us.
It didn't.
So when you ask us if we want to come out and do shows, of course we do. We'd rather come out in person, maybe hand out some T-shirts and CDs from other bands and some of the merch that's sent to us, hand those out. We really don't want to come on and do our show. It takes a lot of work, a lot of time to prepare, and it never seems to work with live remotes. I could even get the show to work good at my own house with the Wi-Fi. I mean, I could get on. It's just there's a lot of glitchiness.
And we're going to streamline some things, too, with the show.
Yeah.
And change.
We have to make some
relationships.
Changes. And there'll be changes in relationships. That'll be forthcoming very soon. I know I told Matt Chase I was going to put my black hat on and talk about some things today. So real quick, today's show, we are going to talk about the swamp. Jim has some stuff for us. We're going to talk about our paranormal investigation tools and gadgets. So with that, let's get going, Jim.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's just go in.
Are you ready?
So I told Matt J. Chase I was going to put my black hat on, but it's already on. So just want to let everyone know, we pulled off of the August 23rd show at the Sacred Vortex Tea House in Kubachery. Okay. That show was approaching fast. We decided to pull off that show for many reasons. I'm not sure if we really want to get into those reasons right now, but you should know that Mr. Moonlight will not be playing or participating in anything regarding the August 23rd show.
That is correct. A little disappointing.
Disappointing.
I had some new stuff I wanted to play.
And we had some friends that we did invite out. I do want to say that the show is still happening. It's still going to go on August 23rd. It's still a free show. It's still at the Sacred Vortex in Cleveland. That's still going to go on. Idiot Cargo is going to play and headline. And Matt J. Chase is performing. Although it doesn't say it on the flyer, it's Matt J. Chase and Michael Blody performing. Just want to say again, it's not on the flyer. Okay? So that's August 23rd.
Oh, we have a low battery right now, notice, too.
Yeah.
Somebody's messing with us.
The devil.
It's always something.
The devil is on the other side.
Is there somebody behind us right now?
Yeah, so I did have some other news for you, but since we are going through some changes on our show, not sure it's even poignant to talk about. So you may have noticed the advertising campaign on Facebook, which we have boosted all our events. We boosted this one that's happening today to a much larger audience. We also want to thank all of our sponsors out there that help with our show. We want to thank you very much.
Thank you.
With that, we have a special drop, Jim. We have a special song to play right now. This is, let me fix something right now and get to it.
Can you go back to that last bikini? I'm just kidding.
The bikini picture.
Oh, that'll suffice.
You wanted to see that other one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this one's going to disappoint you. All right, this is Joe Vitale Jr.'s band.
Oh.
This song is called Ravenous, and the name of the band is called Ravenwood. Joe Vitale Jr. Check it out.
Tonight you're feeling lonely, and I can build a void. There's something in my senses I never can avoid. I hear your echoes calling, I feel them in my mind. They told me your intentions, I'm sure that you know mine. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. You've known the isolation, you've known this state of mind. Your wall of inhibition has broken and declined. I feel the flowing fire, it's burning in my bones. You've got a taste for danger, we're clearly in the zone. Turn off the logic, shut down the line, augment the moments, we're lost in time. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. I'm so, I'm burning up inside your soul. It's going down tonight. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. I'm so, I'm burning up inside your soul. It's going down tonight. I'm so, I'm burning up inside your soul. It's going down.
Wow.
Wow, that was good, huh, guys?
I know we've played this song before, but I like it better each time.
Did you like that? That was.
I
very
wonder
good.
if Mr. Vitale is listening to this tonight, right now.
I hope so. I hope
I don't
Junior and Senior are hanging out together, checking out the song on Outlaw Radio Nation.
say hi if you're out there. I think they would say hi,
Yeah, that
but
was
they
really
have
good.
other things to do.
What do you guys think of that? Ravenous.
Yeah,
Ravenous.
that was probably one of the best produced sounding songs we played since we've been in business, I think. So
Solly
there you
said
go.
that. Solly was like, can't place it, but it sounds something 80s. Sean McKay was like, I love it.
Yeah, it is.
My Cleveland project was, I love it too.
That was
Yeah.
classic rock kind of thing.
Well, guys, they sent me their whole album. I plan on playing the whole album.
Oh yeah, we got
Eventually, that was just Ravenous. We've played it 3 times. We plan on playing it more songs probably next week. On Thursday's show, we're probably going to play another new song by them. We have a bunch of new music that came in from Joe Boo, Dogs of Verona, and a bunch of other stuff. And I'll say it here on Outlaw Radio Nation. We're here to play music. So if you send me your music, we're going to play it regardless of what we think personally about the song. Because we're not fans of everything. We like our type of music, right? But to say that, you know, this guy may not like it or this guy may not like it is all relative because everybody likes something different, right, Jim?
I have to admit, I haven't liked every song that we've played on the show, but we give them a shot and we'll talk it up.
Excellent. We're going to play it regardless.
A couple have been
Anybody thinks.
really bad, though.
Yeah. Jim's like, Jeff, no. I'm like, it doesn't really matter, Jim. We're not that big where we're
Right.
the point where people can tell us what to play and not to play. We're going to play whatever we want. That's why we started Outlaw Radio Nation, because we're freaking outlaws, right?
That's right.
All right, so how about some paranormal news? All right, so a lot of people don't know about ghost hunting. We're going to bring on the show at 8 o'clock in about 25 minutes from now that makes their living doing paranormal investigations. Right? They go into haunted houses, they set up equipment, and a lot of people don't know what that equipment is. So I'm here to tell you today what some of these paranormal gadgets are. I've used some of them, so I'm going to give you a little idea of the stuff I've used and how it worked, and me and Jim are going to talk about it, okay? All right, here we go.
What? How about a microphone?
Well, yeah, there are EVP readings of disembodied voices,
And they use microphones.
and they used microphones,
And they use cameras.
and they used
Video.
cameras and video,
And that's about the extent of my knowledge.
and that's the extent of Jim's knowledge, but we're going to enlighten.
And he told me, too. I just forgot.
It's okay. All right, so paranormal hunting or ghost hunting uses a variety of electronic devices to detect and record potential paranormal activity. Common gadgets include EMF meters, digital recorders, and thermal imaging cameras. Other tools like spirit boxes or infrared thermometers and motion sensors are also utilized. Jim, do you remember Gregory Nicholas's Scare Bear that had the sensors?
Yes, I do.
All right, so the whole idea was those sensors only go off if you get near the bear. So he would keep those on tables where he's doing like his seances or his readings.
Okay.
And if nobody touches the bear or gets near the bear and the bear goes off, so obviously there's some type of frequency.
And has it gone off before?
I've never been around the Scare Bear, so I don't know.
Oh.
But on many of these paranormal investigations, they'll have these like little sensors out, and the sensors will go off, and there's no human contact, so they have to wonder. And they say that spirits use frequencies and EMF to make sensors go
To
off,
broadcast
to broadcast their
their
presence,
vibes.
their vibes. Here's my vibe, baby. Okay. So, EMF meter measures electromagnetic fields.
What?
EMF.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Wait until I mess up. I'm in trouble now.
Now you have to read the rest of it. Measures electromagnetic fields, which are often associated with paranormal activity. EMF meters. I used to have one of those.
Did you really, for real?
Yeah, I bought one on Amazon.
It broke?
No, someone stole it.
Someone stole it. I could guess, maybe.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Digital recorders are used to capture electronic voice phenomenon, EVPs, which are believed to be ghostly voices or disembodied voices. And let me say this. I've used these before.
And did it work?
Yeah, I heard voices. Many voices.
Wait a
I'm pretty
minute.
sure I heard voices of people that
Oh.
I knew that passed away that were telling me things.
Oh, I want to be a part of that.
I had an EVP.
I think I do.
I used to have one.
What are they, like
ordered it.
$10 or something at Ollie's?
Yeah, no, it wasn't at Ollie's. I think I ordered it off Amazon. It was maybe like $26.
Oh, out of my price range.
All right, so there's also this thing called a thermal imaging camera, which detects heat signatures and can capture images of entities that emit heat or cold spots. I never had one of those. Okay. A spirit box. Now, this is very similar to an EVP, but a spirit box runs off of radio frequencies. You know that, like, static in between channels?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you hear words that pop in, right? That's the whole idea behind spirit boxes. Like, so if you ask it a question, supposedly spirits can manipulate frequencies and put together sentences using a spirit box. Sometimes those sentences are very clear, and sometimes you have to kind of figure them out and replay them over and over again. So a spirit box is a device that rapidly scans radio frequencies to facilitate... Jesus. Oh, boy. To facilitate communication with spirits. Now, I've done several sessions with the paranormal group Realms, and I'm a 100% believer.
Can't get more than that. You could try, but 100% is the tippy top.
Yeah, I actually joined their group. This is going back to like 2023. I joined their group on YouTube. I was a member of the YouTube channel, and I probably paid for about 5 or 6 readings where I would ask the questions, and then we would do the spirit box. And I got some replies, Jim, that were...
For real?
For real.
Jeez.
That I thought were just freaking amazing. But, thank you so much for supplying me.
I can't wait to talk to our guests tonight about this stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what their experiences are with it. All right, so infrared thermometer measures temperature changes, which can indicate the presence of spirits. Motion sensors detect movement in an area, potentially indicating paranormal activity. And dowsing rods, while not electronic, these rods are sometimes used to detect energy changes. This is my favorite method of communication. I had some, but my ex stole them. So I had an EMF reader, I had an EVP, I had a spirit box, and I had dowsing rods. But my ex decided when we broke up that she needed to own those, and she took them with her.
Oh.
That suck?
Amongst other things, I imagine, too.
Yeah. My heart.
Did she take a guitar?
No, she did not take any of my musical instruments. Which she said that she was
Then
like...
it's okay.
She was like, I was just trying to hurt you and get back at you for breaking up with me. See, I broke up with her the first time, and then we decided to get back together and give it another shot. And it didn't work the first time. I should have known the first time it wasn't going to work the second time. But I went ahead and did it anyway.
Have you ever had a third and fourth time added on that with someone, and a fifth time?
I don't know.
That goes on for decades.
That would have been a third time with her, and I already had learned my lesson after the second time, man. I don't know. I was thinking about it today. Like, could I take her back? I don't think so. Sean McCabe said he has a spirit box, a digital recorder, and a digital camera.
I've revisited that situation a few times, and I think I'm experiencing another episode. But we're in the fun part right now.
So you're saying
where
that
she thinks she actually likes me. I fooled her.
So
I'll give her a week or two, and she'll go, you know what? I don't think I like you that much, but we'll see.
So you're saying that the girl you're dating now, right?
Yeah.
You're in your third round.
Maybe.
Is it third round or fourth?
Fifth, maybe.
Fifth round.
We really like each other.
Again?
At times.
I can't wait to hear all these great stories. I have not been a part of it. I have not asked Jim how his dates and things are going. but I already know because I'm a dude.
She doesn't listen to the show, too, and I never talk to her about it. I don't even really mention it, but she does mention it. She tries to get stuff out of me. Well, watch the show.
Do you remember what I told you when you started dating her? My advice was never, ever ask her to watch the show.
I never did yet, and I don't think I'm going to.
Do you remember when I dated that Chris chick? And she used to watch the show. I believe that's what broke us up. She,
really?
Yeah, she couldn't handle us talking about women. She got all freaking...
She told you not to talk about her, right? On the show or something?
No, she wanted me to talk about her on the show.
Oh.
And,
but in a good way, I guess.
In a good way. And I'm like, we haven't even really known each other all that well. I mean, I've only gone out with you a few times. Man, I don't know. I just can't wait for things. Can't wait. We'll have to do the real men's health summit when we get to the point where you break up again. But just saying, you just go right back to it. Break up for a couple months, go right back.
Are we due for another men's health summit? I don't think so.
We haven't done one in almost a year.
Yeah, but I don't know. Does it even help? Men are hopeless, aren't they? What do you think about that? Am I right?
We could talk about vibrators for 25 minutes.
I still need those AAA batteries.
Oh, my God. I think some people aren't even watching the show now since I burned them on the show about batteries.
Oh, who? Uh-oh.
I don't know, but Diane Baker's here.
Oh, she
Hi,
is?
heathens.
Hi, Diane.
I'm going to call her AAA from now on.
AAA.
AAA Diane Baker. There we go. All right, so getting back to
and you won't even
Paranormal.
say what you said last week.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
There are some things, guys, that I will not talk about. I might tell my friends personally about stuff that ticks me off and stuff like that, but there are some stuff that after thinking about it, I don't want to talk about it on the show.
Okay.
But there will be a time and a place. You never know. All right, so cat calls.
I think you told me what they were once, and I'm trying to remember.
All right, so cat balls or REM pods, small devices that light up or make noises when they detect images in the electromagnetic field or are physically touched. These can be used to indicate potential interaction with spirits. So just like we said before, how they manipulate frequencies, the scare bear thing, if gone near, the sensors go off. They use these for these little REM pods, and they'll set them around. And if anything goes near it, or if there's a temperature change in the area, they will light up.
So they obviously need batteries.
And Diane Baker called us asses for calling her AAA. Because she doesn't need batteries. She's got the real thing.
Yeah.
All right, so.
She likes it. It's all in fun.
It's all in fun, girl. Okay, have you ever heard of necrophonic?
Necro is dead or something, maybe?
Phonic.
Music? Dead music?
Dead audio.
Oh.
All right, so it's an app designed for spirit communication and EVP, electronic voice phenomenon. Research, but its effectiveness is debated. While some users claim it helps them communicate with spirits, others view it as a scam or entertainment. The app's features, such as responding to commands and providing names, are not scientifically proven to be connected to paranormal activity. Now, I've used this one, and I had several messages. And I believe the messages that I had from using this were accurate. And only you, using the ghost hunting tool, would know if those are accurate or not. Depending on yourself, right?
It's on how you feel, how you interpret the situation.
That's exactly right. So, like, if Jim was to ask, like, a question and got a response from the necro thing, and it was poignant to his question, and only he knew the answer to it, then, and he got that answer, then he would be like, yeah, this thing's freaking real.
Maybe this is really legit.
So it's all based on how it comes back to you. All right, so have you heard of an SLS?
No, it's some kind of a computer code?
Well, it's a structured light sensor camera, Often
was
used
close.
in very close. You're right on the spot. All right, so it's a type of camera system that projects an infrared grid, uses sensors to map the environment in 3D. It is based on the technology originally found in the Xbox Kinect. The camera then analyzes the grid, detects changes in the patterns, which can indicate movement or the presence of objects. In paranormal investigations, it's used to detect and visualize potential humanoid shapes or figures that may not be visible to the naked eye, often appearing as stick figures on the screen. So here's something interesting. I did a paranormal investigation, and I happen to wear this shirt today, Front Street Social in Berea. This bar is haunted. I've had several things happen when I worked there and have seen several things on video that I've watched to prove that the bar is haunted. Okay? I feel it's an entity that had worked there. It was a machine shop back in the day, and I feel like it was an entity that had coveralls on. I could see him working on in the shop. All right, so we did a paranormal investigation there. I saw several stick figures, and I captured an EVP in the basement. And then when I was using the Necronomicon thing, I saw where it said the word balloons, and in the basement happened to be red balloons that were up in the corner. And it popped up balloons. How random is that? Okay? So I'm pretty sure it works.
The stick figures, they were detected with what electronic device?
The SLS, a structured light sensor camera. So it maps a 3D grid of the place, and it all lights up in green.
Does it make a video?
Yeah,
Or-
you see
okay, so you could-
see the video in front of you on your phone, and it maps it out, and then it shows where everybody is standing in the room, me, you, anybody else that's in the room, and then it also will pop up stick figures of where the naked eye can't see. And these stick figures are supposedly entities that are captured
Okay.
on this infrared. All right, so there's a new gadget on the market. It's called the Ovilus 5 Ghost Box. It's a word display device. This device converts environmental sensor readings into words displayed on a color touch screen. What do you think of that? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so these are just a ton of gadgets to buy or download to start your own paranormal investigations. You guys can get a lot of this stuff on Play Store. You can also get them on different Google networks, or you can even order them through Amazon, like the dowsing rods, the EMF detectors, the spirit boxes. You can do all that stuff. So that's pretty cool, right?
Has Matt Gutka gotten to any of that stuff?
I don't know, Matt.
Yeah.
Do you play around with any of those gadgets? Do you have like an EMF reader? I used to have all that stuff. My ex stole them from me.
Wow.
She wanted to hurt me, Jim. Didn't really hurt me.
Well, maybe Santa will be nice to you this year.
The only thing I'd like to have is my dowsing rods back. I really like those dowsing rods.
That's not going to happen, is it?
No, they're actually really cheap.
Oh.
You can order them on Amazon. But I had worked with them for so long that all my energy was in them and everything. It's just the way it is. Not going to cry about it. I have my tarot cards. I think I got pretty good at it. Do some good readings.
I thought you were pretty good.
Yeah, your readings have always been really positive.
But yeah, I've never done it with anybody else, I don't think so. But I think you did a good job.
That's true. All right, so we're going to play a song, and then we're going to get set up for the Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show. They're going to be coming on in 8. That's just about 10 minutes away from now. So we're going to play 2 songs in a row. The first song is by Tempest, Calling the Will to Survive, followed by the band Awaiting Abigail with the song I Hate You. All right?
Good song.
Good song title. So here we go. This is Tempest with Calling the Will to Survive.
Depression is a silent storm, where the heart battles the mind in a quest to find peace.
I wake to the silence, a scream in my mind. The mirror just laughs at the ghost left behind. These scars dancing on my grave. And I fall through the void again, drowning in thoughts I can't defend. If there's a light, I've closed my eyes. This isn't living, it's slow suicide.
Wow.
Hell yeah, that was 2 in a row. Oh, my bad. Almost 3.
What do you know? Perfect timing. Our guest is here.
That's right. Sorry about that. Yes, our guests are here. I need to set things up real quick, Jim. We have Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show joining us. I want to make sure I have everything set perfectly before we bring everyone in. All right. What do you think of those last 2 songs?
They were okay. They
That
were
was-
entertaining.
Awaiting Abigail with I Hate You. And the first song was Tempest with Claim the Will to Survive.
Yes.
From Akron, Ohio. Pretty cool, huh? All right, here we go. Good evening, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing tonight? Are we waiting
Uh,
for Stacy?
It's been a. I almost didn't make it because I was at her funeral today.
At where?
At a funeral.
Oh, at a funeral.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
to hear
good.
that.
Good friend of mine, daughter just passed away.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
so
I
sorry
didn't-
to hear that.
I didn't think I was gonna make it, but got here just in time. I'm sorry. I just threw this on real quick. So
No, you're,
Perfectly fine.
you're totally
Well,
fine.
It's
man.
totally understandable.
All right. Hey, let me read something off first for our listening audience to give a little background on the Dark Echoes thing, and then we'll get started with the interview, okay? How's that sound?
sounds good.
Can you hear me okay and everything? All right. So, Dark Echoes Paranormal is a reality TV show that follows a team of paranormal investigators and psychic mediums as they delve into reportedly haunted locations across the United States. The show focuses on expeditions into places rumored to have supernatural activity, aiming to gather evidence of otherworldly encounters. They investigate various locations, including historic buildings, inns, sanitariums, and more. Dark Echoes Paranormal employs a blend of storytelling and investigative footage, featuring mediums, psychics, and paranormal experts working to uncover hidden histories and unexplained events. They emphasize a grounded and authentic approach, aiming to let the evidence and the experiences speak for themselves without relying on theatrics or sensationalism. Mediums joining the investigation are often kept blind to the location's history to allow for a pure, intuitive experience. And with that, I'd just like to welcome you back to Outlaw Radio Nation, and let's get spooky, okay?
Yeah, thanks for having me back. I had a great time last time.
Yeah, man, we did too, and we're so happy you could come back. And I also want to say this, I'm not sure where you're going to be in October, but we do have some dates open, and we'd love to have you back during our Halloween specials. We
Yeah,
do them all month.
October 26th, we're going to be live in Wildwood Sanatorium for our live Halloween special. So I'm excited about
Oh.
that.
Oh, that sounds really great. That sounds super cool. And
We have been producing some of the best lives people have talked about. They say it looks like watching TV. I want to thank my sponsors, Hollyland Technology, Indie Pro, for making that all happen. So when we do our lives, it's not cell phones. We're actually filming the live.
Right, I got you for sure. Hey, do you use gadgets on your cell phones like that Necro thing or anything like that?
Oh, so look, I'm like proof in the pudding. I want to see it. I want to know what's working. I have myself, like, I've used necrophonics. Would I use it to say places haunted? No. Would I use it to have fun? Absolutely. But no, I don't believe that the apps are real. I believe that they are listening to what you're talking about. They know where you're going, and it just spitting out random things, and people go nuts for all that. So no, I will not use any cell phone apps on my show.
What the crazy thing was, though, when I was at the Front Street Social for that paranormal thing, I had the Necro thing, the Necro app, and when I was in the basement, there was red balloons, and it said balloons in the phone. That was the first thing that popped up was balloons, and I looked at that, and I was like, oh, God. I got to
Yeah,
get out of here.
It's fun to do at events. It's fun to do with a crowd, but to because I take my show very seriously. I take the investigation very seriously. I try to do things that big famous YouTuber debunkers can't come at me and say, hey, this is staged. Because apps is a big no-no. K2 meters is a big no-no. So I kind of like stay in of the realm of we are real. This is legit. And we don't need gimmick phone apps to prove that the spirits are real.
Yeah, I get you on that. All right, so that brings me to this point. I saw a short about you discussing haunted dolls and how not all dolls are haunted. And me and Jim went back and forth on this because after have you say what you have to say, Jim has a question regarding haunted
Mhm.
dolls. But please tell our listening audience what you said about haunted dolls.
So, look, I've been doing this since 2006. I have never ever came across a haunted doll. I've had a doll thrown at me. Doesn't mean it's haunted. It means the spirits threw it at me. Um, look, I get people want the views. I get people want the likes. They want people to come to the events. They want people to spend a lot of money. To me, I think the haunted doll things, possessed dolls, it's just a gimmick. That I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Um, and I just think it's all about views and likes. You know, when you say haunted doll, people go psycho, people go crazy, people go nuts. How are you going to get people to come to your event? Oh, I got the haunted Annabelle doll. Come check it out.
Yeah, I see that. Hey, Brian
It's
McCabe, or go ahead. Sorry.
look, like I said, I've been doing this for so long. I have yet to ever come across a real haunted doll. Are they out there? Could be, but what we're seeing out there on TikTok and YouTubers and people going to these events and cons with walking around with haunted dolls, I get what you're doing. It is what it is.
Jim, would you like to tell me your experience with
I
haunted doll?
my daughter, when she was maybe 8, 9, 10, she was upstairs and there's like 100 dolls in there. You know how everybody gets a doll when they're kids, and there was one doll though that just freaked her out, and I just mentioned that to Jeff this past week, and it just really is. Why would it be that doll? And it really got to her. I mean, it just wasn't a one night thing. It was really over a period of time, and I just thought that was so strange because she's not like that at all. But the one doll, so that's all I had to say about
Yeah.
it.
I will say the only time I've ever seen something that made me question is when I went to John Zaffis's museum a long, long time ago. He was doing a podcast, and I walked in the house and said, "Oh yeah, go downstairs." And so I went downstairs into his museum, very private, doesn't let people down there. And the only thing that really caught my attention was there was this clown doll in a glass case, and I kid you not, the damn thing turned its head, and I was like, "No." So I go upstairs, and John was like, "The doll?" I was like, "Yeah, the clown doll." I was like, "Well, we'll take a look." So we went down there, and I went over to where this doll is. I looked, I make sure there's no hidden things, there's no motion sensors, and that was probably the only time I've ever seen something like that legit happen. Can I say it's possessed? No. Maybe an attachment? Absolutely. Or something was in there that said, "Hey, let me just take this doll and move it, so I might spook them." I don't know. But to the answer to Matthew, check out Elite Paranormal Society. They build some of the best equipment I've ever used. That they're featured on season 2. Their equipment is out of this world. And if you want to look at stuff, contact Robin Marie Murphy of Elite Paranormal Society. Highly recommended.
Also, Brian McCabe asked if you had any psychic abilities. I was going to say before I asked that, how did you get involved in doing Dark Echoes? Did you already have an interest in supernatural and that just came natural for you? Or did you have psychic abilities? And I know you have Greg on the show, so he's a psychic. So
Yeah, so my aunt was, before she passed away in 2006, she was an amazing medium. She was an amazing psychic. She's done stuff that I can't talk about with FBIs and stuff. And she always told me that I had this path that, she did a tarot card reading before she passed away, God rest her soul. And she told me if I go one way, I live a normal life. If I go another way, my whole life is going to be different. Well, obviously, I went that way. So one day after her funeral, I had the urge to go do this. And I contacted one of my friends and I said, "I'll take you to this place." And then when I got to this place, I started feeling different. I started hearing different. I started sensing different. I have this spirit guide who, yes, people might think I'm crazy, but I have this spirit guide who's in the back of my head who talks to me and tells me stuff. And so sometimes when I'm investigating, I'll ask the questions or, spirit guide tells me. And I've been told by Greg, I've been told by Scott, I've been told by Stephen the medium that I do have abilities like mediumship, and I need to embrace it. But I'm just me. I just have fun, and I don't need to have any more stuff. I like doing what I'm doing, and if the show proves that this is real, I'm off. That's what it's all about.
well, you're doing very good with it so far. I think maybe that's what your
Oh,
guides want you to do, right? This is your director.
It's look, season 1, as a director, you don't know if your show is going to take off. You don't know, because there's a lot of shows out there that are coming back now, and they have their own channel stations, and they're doing the old rinse and repeat. And I'm trying to stay away from the old rinse and repeat because I want people to watch something different. So when it aired, I didn't know it was going to hit over 1.5 million on Amazon Prime in United Kingdom. That's insane. We 1.5 million minutes streamed in less than 5 weeks. YouTubers can't even get that. Even the famous faker YouTubers can't even get that on their channel. And then Sling TV took it. Farsum took it. Play Now Media, Paranormal Investigation TV now took it. So people are very interested in the show, and it's coming to so many different platforms, which I'm super excited about. And season 2, I'm telling you guys, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we hear. Gregory was telling us a little bit about it. Not giving it away, but giving us some hints on it. Yeah, that's super
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
We're excited. And you have to be super excited. You're doing great. Things are really looking up for you. And maybe it's your calling, man. It's your spirit guides telling you that this is what you need to be
I
doing.
love more filmmaker aspect, because you have to think about how you're going to make it different for each seasons, how you're going to do stuff differently. Season 2. So season 1, we filmed the investigations on the old Canon cameras everybody else has used. So season 2, I took the investigations to a whole nother realm with 16 stops of dynamic range. So when people watch the show, it's a whole different feeling. It's almost like lifelike. It's almost real, because the camera we use to film investigations is almost the same camera that we use to film the show. So I'm super excited about that. So people are going to see whole new high definition HDR investigation.
Yeah, very cool. Well, early in the show, before you came on, we discussed paranormal tools in our paranormal segment. Are there any tools that your show deploys on investigations?
Oh, we're big on EMF detectors. We're big on motion detectors, thermal cameras. We started using that in season 2. Digital voice recorders, John Mallory's Panabox, Gary Goka's SB7 Pro. So we use a lot of high tech stuff. To me, the spirit boxes, I like that because I get some good responses. I don't jump conclusion to everything. I'm looking for direct responses, direct words. Like the Panabox, awesome. The SB7 Pro, phenomenal. Always EVP recorders, digital voice recorders. Those are always the best. But to use the sensors, when you ask the questions and you're the only person there, the camera's right there, and everything starts going off, you're like, whoa. Like season 1 of episode 2, I just can't wait for that to come out next year. People are going to be like, wow.
Yeah, it's super cool. Greg mentioned that in Darker Hauntings, he's experienced sadness mostly. When you guys go into a house, do you feel it right away? Do you feel the heaviness of the sadness?
It all depends. Like I said, everybody's different on the team, so people feel different stuff. So when I go into like locations with my abilities, if it's heavy, I get very winded. I feel like I just ran a marathon. Or sometimes headaches happen, and sometimes people get very tired, very stuff like that. So sad. I don't think I've ever been to a location where it was really sad, because I'm not like what Greg does, Scott does, Steven does, Erica does. I'm not what those people can do. So I feel different. I'm very sensitive. I can tell, and I'm being dead honest. When people are telling me stories, I can tell when you're full, when you just want just to be known, or you haven't had this experience, but you think you did. So it all depends on where you go. Like if you go to asylum, oh yeah, that's very sad because the patients were tortured in life.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let me ask you this question. Have you been to a location that scared you yet? Have you been scared?
So in many years of doing this, season 2, episode 1, something does happen, and it finally got me, and that's all I'm saying. No spoilers. So and you can hear the crew laughing in Video Village because.
What happened? We lost audio with you.
Yeah, we lost the
Can
audio.
you hear me?
Huh.
Matt, can you hear me? Matt, we've lost you. Space, the final frontier.
Oh boy, what to do now?
Hey, Matt Chase said we need to turn our mics up. And, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is...
All right, I'm back.
All right.
That was weird.
Yeah, we always have we always have weird stuff happen when we do paranormal shows.
That's definitely, yeah. My computer sometimes likes to fight my microphones. I don't know why. It's annoying.
Yeah, my computer just went crazy. It just went to Facebook for some reason while we're
It did.
doing the show.
They're
Went to
here.
Facebook and, yeah,
And we're back.
So
we're back.
I did notice somebody saying images director with the light dots. So you're talking about the I'm gonna butcher this name because it's the one with it's the Xbox. Oh, the Kinect.
Oh yeah, Xbox Connect. The
I have actually debunked that in my own basement. So no, I do not use that. But some of my team, what they do in their investigations, I don't judge them. However they do it, that's their stuff. But you'll never see me use stuff that I've debunked.
All right. What about the SLS camera? Do you mean
That's
like
it.
that
That's the
that's
DSLS
one?
camera. That yeah.
Hey, how is
I
that
I
developed?
physically debunked that. It will pick up spider webs and make it a stick figure. It will pick up shadows and make it a stick figure. Like I really tested this out in my basement because we're in creepy places and stuff happens. But no, I've never, like I said, once I debunked something, I never touched that item ever again.
I got you. All right, so how about this one? The Tavern on Main, a historic building rumored to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. What was that location like for that episode? I watched the
Oh,
of
that was fantastic.
Good.
We had Lexi. That was the first time working with her. We had Monique, the drag queen. That was the second time working with her. And again, they come in blindfolded. They both decided to do that. And what Lexi got was absolutely amazing. She was dead on with everything, like exactly everything. Throughout the end of the night, people were getting awesome responses on the panda boxes, the trip wire.
Why did that keep happening? Did it again.
It's at his end, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It just keeps knocking them off.
All right, I'm just gonna do it this.
Okay, you're back.
I'm sorry if it sounds crappy. I'm just gonna use my mic on my camera. So I don't know why it keeps fighting. So, anyways, when we were on Tavern on the Main, when it was my segment, it was the end of the show where I had the tripwire on the table, and I asked the spirits. I said, "Hey, we're getting ready to go. On the count of 3, make all these lights go off." And I kid you not, we captured it right there during the filming. All the lights went off at the same time, and I thank the spirits. And again, I leave it to the audience to decide, is the place haunted or not?
Because spirits can manipulate. I have an echo. You hear it?
Yes, we have an echo.
I don't hear it.
Spirits?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I kind of know what it is.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna fix it right now before we go any further.
But
But spirits can manipulate
frequencies, correct?
Are we back on? Oh, the echo is gone. Can we hear you, Matt?
Yep, I hear you.
But
but there's an echo. So.
Is it still there?
yeah.
I want to work on something real quick. Just hang on.
1 second.
Welcome to the world of
Paranormal activity.
Yep.
Huh.
It's not showing any echo on my settings.
On again. Is there something?
All right, how about
paranormal?
that?
I hear you guys now.
How's that
No
sound
echoes.
to you?
We're back.
All right, so let's go. I forgot where I was now. Gosh
So
darn it.
Tavern on the Main, we had the tripwire, which spirits can use as an EMF detector because they're made of energy. They can manipulate the tripwire. So when I asked them on the count of 3, They all went off. All the lights went off at the same time before the segment was over, and it was absolutely amazing.
And the reason is because spirits can manipulate frequencies and electromagnetic fields, correct?
Yep.
And that's how they communicate with us, through spirit boxes and EVPs, because they can get
The theory is we're all energy. So when we pass on, our energy is strong. That's the theory.
I agree with that. I've had a lot of people tell me that, and I totally 100% agree with that. I also I love watching the shows that had mediums on it. There's been a few. There was the one paranormal show where it was a detective, and then he had a girl that was on the show, and she was like a paranormal medium, and they would go into the house. They even had ones where they would sketch out. I'm sure you've seen all of them, but so I love those types of shows. And how is Gregory Nicholas added to the show for you guys? We just had him on last week, and tell us a little about that.
You know, when I wanted to do this show, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to take the mediums out of the equation. I wanted them to, because there has been shows with a lot of mediums, absolutely. So when you blindfold them, you take them out of the equation. They don't know where they're going, and they're really, really using their gifts to show people that there's an afterlife. And when I first used Greg at Palmyra, and if you guys watch that episode, there's a lot of swearing in there because I am blown away what this man does every time we work with him. Absolutely amazing. Every time we work with Scott, absolutely amazing. Our new medium, Erica, for season 2, she blew me away. It's like these mediums that I attract are like they're legit. There's nothing fake about them. There's no gimmick. It is legit.
Yeah, I love because I watched a few episodes. I love well, first of all, I love the way Greg does readings and stuff. How he really takes in the atmosphere before he gives you a reading on how he feels. Right. So, Jim, there's a lot of segments where he's like in the house and he just steps into the house and you could see it on his face, right? And then he delivers like his news to the crew, what he thinks about the house, and I think it really adds a great aspect. And like I said, I always loved shows that did that because then it gave you a step beyond that. And here, I'll bring up another point about some show stuff. So, did you ever notice, like, I'm just going to say it, like Zach Braggins, that dude gets scared. And they're like, so what's funny to me about it is how they'll be doing an investigation and then they'll sit in a room by themselves and they'll hear a loud noise and they jump up, dude, and they run out of the room like girls, right? And I always thought to myself, isn't that kind of the idea, to get the sounds and to hear the stuff? Why are you so freaked out?
I got nothing bad to say about Zach. I respect him as a filmmaker, 100% awesome filmmaker. Paranormal aspect, I have my little doubts in here, but it's, again, in all my years, I have never, ever done any of that. Never.
Yeah, you never jumped up and ran out of a room?
Besides episode 1, season 2.
I guess he wasn't expecting it. He didn't think it was going to happen, and that.
It happens on every single show they do. So every single show, they all get scared.
Oh, then okay.
And it's not just his. I'm not just picking on him. Not just his show. I've watched several shows. There's the one where there's the 3 brothers, and they're from Indiana, and they do investigations, and those dudes get scared too. I just wonder
when you're on a big network, I'm going to tell you right now, you have to do what they tell you, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sure some of it's theatrics. I mean, I'm sure you go on a certain topic and then really push it out there. I'm sure that's how it's done because that's what sells airtime. But I don't know. I always was curious about that because I've done a couple places investigations and I never ran. I just kind of sat there and listened to it. But I also never had anything really crazy happen. Like I think if I had a demonic presence touch me, it would freak me out.
I've never ran. I've never had anything. No.
Have you done the Mansfield Reformatory?
So, and I'm going to be blunt about this. And, hey, it is what it is. I'm just going to be blunt. There's a lot of cool locations that I would love to go to. But here's the thing. Once a YouTuber has claimed a place demonic or demons, I'm not going to waste money and I'm not going to waste our time filming because everybody's going to know the episode because of the YouTubers claiming it demonic and demons. there are so much amazing locations that we have for season 3 that's never been done before. And I love those locations because it's not tainted, it's not tarnished, and we get to do the legit, and people can see that. But unfortunately, all these awesome locations that are big names, I can't waste the money to go to a place that's been claimed demon or demonic.
I wish somebody would do like Gettysburg or Yorktown or some of the battlefields. Like they kind of do them a little bit, but nobody's really ever gone into the battlefields and really did an EVP session. I see a little bit of it, but nothing really crazy.
I know people they do it when they go out there for like events and stuff like that. They have their recorder.
Son of a gun.
We're cut again for some reason. At least there's not the
no idea. And
echo.
And the crazy thing is that
he's back.
He has a really powerful Wi-Fi from his end.
Yeah, it's I think it's a microphone fighting because it asked me to download Google Chrome, and I'm not putting that on my computer.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It probably is timing you out every certain amount of time. I was hoping it was the spirits, Jim.
Yeah,
it's not. It's Google Chrome.
hey, it could be. It could be.
So let me ask you this. Dark Echoes Paranormal is available on streaming platforms like Amazon Prime Video, Sling TV, Fossum TV, Paraflix Paranormal, and Roku. Did I miss any?
It's also on coming to Play Now Media August 31st on Paranormal Investigation TV.
All right, very cool. And then you're in the filming for season 3 right now, correct?
Nope. Season 3 kicks off in February. We've already got stuff getting ready to that. Right now I'm in the process of editing season 2. I just finished episode 1 with actually that's Greg's episode, so I'm excited about that. And September, I got such a crazy busy month. September 7th, we're going to be at the Dark Arts Festival as a meet and greet of celebrities, which is pretty cool. They classified us as TV show celebrities, so thank you for that. September 19th and 20th, we're going to be out in Lakeville, New York, doing an event out there with John of Apparition Hall. We're special guests with him, so I'm excited about that. And then October, we're getting ready for the Halloween special. So, yeah, it's getting crazy. And I'm the only person who edits because I don't trust nobody with it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, man, you're doing really a fantastic job. I've watched a couple shows. I'm going to get Jim turned on to watching some more shows.
I want to see the one with Greg, the first one you're working on right now.
You got to wait till next year.
Okay.
But you can watch the past season. It's out, and there's a lot of good stuff. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much, Matt, for joining the show tonight. This has been Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show. I wish you nothing but continued success. You're doing really fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for showing up, even though you had some bad luck with a friend.
Yeah, and our condolences, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, man.
Yeah, you guys too.
And be relaxed. All right, very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining the show. I would like you to come back in October, even if it's just for a quick visit while we're doing some of our Halloween episodes. Yeah. Can we set something for?
Oh, absolutely. Also, too, one thing I want to mention before you guys go. Everybody ask me, what does Dark Echoes Paranormal mean? Well, and this is what it means. We film in the dark. The mediums come in the dark because they're blindfolded. Echoes. The mediums are hearing the echoes of the past, and obviously paranormal. So that's what Dark Echoes Paranormal stands for.
Dark Echoes.
That's nice to know. Makes sense.
You hear that out there, peeps? Tune in to Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show. Matt had already said where you could find everything. I find them on YouTube because I'm on YouTube all the time. But check out the show. You're going to love it. Gregory Nicholas has been on the show. Check him out. And thank you again for being on Outlaw Radio Nation.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you have a fantastic evening. This is Fast Rich with the song Sweet Thing. Take it easy, Matt.
You too.
Have a good night.
Did you guys say you see me on YouTube?
seas. She'll have you on your knees. She'll set you free, just a sweet thing. She likes it hot. Oh, just a sweet thing. She likes it hot, hot, hot. Reflections of a different time, where a man stood strong for what was right. Hard time met with prayer. The war I fight is still there, as the swords are beat into plowshares. The war machine rolls on. The hands of time are made in stone. Forever, my child, forever. I've seen trouble through the years. The blood on my hands will in fear. I feel pain deep inside, and I've learned to live through my broken pride. As the swords are beat into plowshares, the war machine rolls on. The hands of time are made in stone. Forever, my child, forever. I am one. I am one. for what is yours and leave the past behind. Moving on for better days. Now destroy all that gets in my way. Swords are beating the plowshares. The war machine rolls on. The hands of time are made in stone. Forever my child. Forever.
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Mr. Moonlight.
and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Forever My Child, the Joe Davis Band. What do you think of that, Jim?
That was pretty heavy, wasn't it? All that guitar
Yeah,
distortion and
You're like, man. Circle of Narrow just got here.
hey,
What's up,
Circle
bro?
of Narrow.
Circle of Narrow. Funerary rights. I can't speak today. I give up. I have a speech impediment, Jim. Only when
Well-
I get on the show, though. After that, I'll be totally fine. So, Diane Baker said, is Jim canceled for the August 23rd show? And my response was, yes, we are fucking not part of it. That show is still going on. It will still be Matt J. Chase and all those other bands that were added to the show. But Outlaw Radio Nation and Jim Bellinger, Mr. Moonlight, will not be attending.
And we'll leave it at that, I guess, too.
Yeah, I think so.
It's nothing serious or anything, but
Just a
felt-
disagreement on how things
we're going down.
were going down, and I didn't think that I wanted to have Outlaw Radio Nation to be a part of that. So I pulled out, I guess, my sponsorship or promotion, which actually I thought it was my show, but feel as though it was hijacked in some way. Not sure about the particulars, but
Started off with me just playing, and next thing you know, we have 5 bands up there, and it was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
and Outlaw Radio Nation wasn't mentioned, considering the fact that it was an Outlaw Radio Nation show. That's why I asked Matt J. Chase to play on the show, and Michael Blody. And sorry, Matt, I thought this was going to be something that Outlaw Radio Nation was going to do with the bands that have been played on Outlaw Radio Nation. But before you know it, it was taken over. And then when I saw the flyer, I was like, we're not even part of this thing. Why are we doing it? Why are we promoting the hell out of it, paying for advertising, doing an event? Why? If we're not even part of it. So we pulled ourselves from it. I don't know if that's going to have any more things in the future or anything lasting that is going to keep us from doing anything there. I'm not sure right now. Me and Jim did have a meeting before we did the show today. We're probably going to talk afterwards because I feel like me and Jim need to make some changes. Not to Outlaw Radio Nation, but to everything else. Because it's kind of overwhelming at times, and it's getting to the point where our show's doing really well, right, Jim?
I think so.
And we're starting to get some really good guests, and we have some really good exclusive interviews coming. And there's a lot of other stuff that kind of weighs down the show and keeps us unfocused, like working on the audio. Took me a half a show to finally figure out what was wrong with the audio. It was all a freaking noise cancellation. You guys have no idea how incredibly annoying it is to have the audio perfect, and then for some reason the thing resets itself. And you have to
Yeah, don't you love that when that
Yeah.
stuff like that happens? Yeah, you'd almost think it's paranormal, though.
Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, I swear to God, it's almost paranormal. We had a bunch of shows up to the paranormal stuff that we started doing in August. and they were totally fine. And all of a sudden, we start doing a bunch of paranormal, and the audio is weird. So who knows, man?
I really like Matt. Boy, is he one? Boy, you could believe what he says. He doesn't use any gimmicks. He's very careful and making sure that he makes his point, and
Yeah, for sure.
He's very believable, and it's amazing how his success of having 1.5 million viewers so quickly, that is outstanding. So I thought I'd throw that in. Sorry about that.
Janine Springs said, "What's up with these bars treating you like that?" It shakes her head. And let me say this: it's not like what's up with this bar or that bar. A lot of the bars are the same. That's why if you've listened to the show for a while, you'll know that I don't like doing bookings anymore. I used to do it. I did it for like 20 some years, man. And I did it all the time, and I booked in every club. They may not remember me, but I worked for many different companies. Some that were good, some that weren't so good. But I did it for a long time, and it's not just one place. There's many, many like this. There are also some really great venues out there. And it's not really a venue thing. It's more of like a band thing. I'm not even sure what happened. All I know is that I felt like it was hijacked. We're not going to do it, and that's all there is to it. And Diane Baker said, if Outlaw Radio Nation isn't playing, I'm not going.
Oh.
Well, let me say this. Matt J. Chase is playing on the 23rd. He's super talented. He's played it on our show many times. And if you did plan on going to Sacred Vortex, go.
He's opening, so you can get there early and leave if you want.
Yeah. Go watch him play and then take off afterwards. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be somewhere else. And I can't say where. And I'm not going to. And Janine Springs said, your volume is still good. Yeah, we fixed it, man.
Good. Thank you.
I'm not sure what we did, but we fixed it.
Hey, did we say hi to everybody yet that was on the show listening?
Yeah, let's definitely do that before we do the Shenane. Huh?
Again, there's Janine Spring, one of our favorites, if not the favorite. Love you, that's for sure. Who else? Matt Chase.
Matt Chase, welcome to the show.
Matt Gutka.
Matt Gutka.
Who's he again? He's our paranormal guy.
He's our paranormal chef.
Yes, he is. He is a chef too.
Avoid Dead's here.
Oh, really? Totally cool. David, was that David Black? She was in 7th grade. She's down in Gainesville right now. She's so fun to talk to.
Diane Baker.
Yes.
Circle of Narrow.
Wow.
Tracy's here.
Brian McCabe. So, it's pretty cool having the same people tune in every week. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. It's so much fun that you guys we got a lot of people watching right now. It's super cool. Some came to hear the Shenane. Some heard gossip. People are here for all kinds of things. I've gotten so much better. I don't tear into people anymore on the show. Just don't care anymore. That's what it is.
What did Matt Gutka, what's he saying there now?
Kirtland, they built a church on the property. The owners are sometimes seen there, are the ones who were killed. I drive by there on my way to Chardon. My brother used to work there, and he's told me, they're talking about Kirtland. There's a lot of paranormal
That's not the same
stuff that goes on in Ohio.
That's not the same place he went to about a month or two ago, right? He visited a place with a structure on it. And
Well, that was Helltown.
Oh, okay, Helltown, that's right.
But that's in
with all the buried poison and stuff,
sure.
Maybe?
Yeah.
We not really sure, and we'll never know.
We'll never know because the government will never tell you the truth, as you know.
I don't think the government knows the truth.
No, they may not know the truth.
Anything.
All right, Jim. So what do you think about doing the Shenane?
Well, I've been talking about, the deep state, and I said I was going to do something on the deep state, and it's just you get on the internet and you do a search for articles on the deep state, and everything comes up as ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN. It's all, and they're all talking about how it's all Trump's fault, basically.
Of course it
and
is.
That he's crazy making these accusations, about the deep state and the problems with it and whatever. So it's really hard to find some good stuff, really. But anyways, I found something that was pretty good, and but it was like reading a book, and I was going to have to just put it in all my own words. So basically, Robert Sully saved me here. I don't know if he's still listening, but this is about Oklahoma, basically. Okay. Just a few things about Oklahoma. And I think I'll start now. They want to keep their tradition and their heritage, and they want to keep things the way they are with their religion and the way things are done there. And they're pretty serious about that.
I went to boot camp there.
You did?
Oklahoma,
Okay.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma. You know what comes from Fort Sill? Steers and queers.
Oh.
I don't see any horns on you, boy. That's what they used to say to us.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay, back to Oklahoma. Oklahoma is the only state that Obama did not win even one county in the last election. It's the only state. He didn't win it all. Wow. You almost think that there's gerrymandering going on right there, but
Yeah,
I don't.
probably
But no
so.
one's claiming that there is any gerrymander that going on right there. While everyone is focused on Arizona's new law, which I'm not sure what that is, look what Oklahoma has been doing. So Oklahoma law passed 37-9 an amendment to place the 10 Commandments on the front entrance to the state capitol. The feds in D.C., along with the UCLA, said it would be a mistake doing that. Hey, this is a conservative state based on Christian values. So, I knew about this. I'm sure most people did hear about that, but that's got to really tick off a lot of liberals in the states where they wouldn't even think of doing that.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Tradition.
For sure.
I don't think it's a sin to put the 10 Commandments on the entrance of the state capitol, but
I don't
some
think so
people
either.
do,
Because they're all demons.
And guess what?
See.
Well, obviously they did it. So going on, Oklahoma recently passed a law in the state to incarcerate all illegal immigrants and ship them back to where they came from, unless they want to get a green card and become an American citizen. Well, that's a pretty big unless, isn't it? You got to go unless you do what we say. Well, I don't think they're going to pretty much do what Christians say, right? They're not allowed to do that.
Hey, you think next show you could do, because you brought up the green card thing, the what you have to do to get a green card, maybe on the next show? What's all included in the application and the citizen test? I would love to know the citizen test.
I wonder if they make it. I would think they better make it the process simple, and if they didn't, I imagine they'd be criticized for it.
What we should do is we should take the citizens test and see how well we would do.
So again, Oklahoma recently passed the state, I guess it's a law, to incarcerate all illegal immigrants. That's pretty huge, isn't it? I wonder if this is true and accurate. Well, anyways, what is that? The UCLA, they did not like that and said it would be a mistake, but they did it anyways. Okay. So recently we passed a law to include DNA samples, we as Oklahoma, I guess, DNA samples from any and all illegals to the Oklahoma database for criminal investigative purposes. Pelosi said it was unconstitutional, SB 1102. So I don't know that's something else that's pretty interesting. But, Oklahoma did it anyways. They do what they want to do out there. Pretty cool state. One of these days, I think I want to go there. Several weeks ago, we passed a law, Oklahoma, declaring Oklahoma as a sovereign state, not under the federal government directives. joining Texas, Montana, and Utah as the only states to do so. So I didn't know that these states were have declared a sovereign state. It almost sounds like an individual. You see on YouTube these videos where cops stop somebody and they go, "I'm a sovereign person. I don't even have to talk to you. I don't have to abide by any laws." I want to, it's
Sovereign citizen.
yeah.
I wonder how that plays out in court, though.
But now one person's trying that, but now you have an entire state saying, "Hey, we're sovereign. We're not gonna."
That's interesting to have a whole state do it.
And here they're saying that Texas and Montana and Utah are other states that are doing that, and there's more states to follow. Apparently, if you want to believe it, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Arkansas, West Virginia, Mississippi, and Florida. Save your Confederate money. It appears the South is about to rise up once again. I bet that makes a lot of people happy hearing that. Well, get that flag out, oh my Lord.
I wouldn't even know how that would happen or how that would go about. So are these states thinking about succeeding from the Union?
No, I think they just want to make it very clear that we're not going to play this current game going on right now, but it's been going on for about 5 years, and letting people change the names of your baseball team or anything like that.
Yeah, I think that's stupid. That's super dumb.
I like this trend. I think we're going in the right direction now, starting to set things right, maybe knock down some statues that have been erected recently and put up some. I think all of them that have been taken down every single one should be put back up, but I think a lot of them were damaged.
Even the Christopher Columbus one?
Even that one, yes.
Well, no, that dude is, history's not really on his side.
Guess what else they're doing in Oklahoma just this month? I don't know when this came out. It could have been last year. The state has voted and passed a law that all driver's license exams will be printed in English. I knew about this too, and only English and no other language.
Not Spanish, huh?
No, yeah. Hey, learn how to, all our signs are in English. So what are you going to start putting Spanish signs up on the road and every other language? I think you stick with English here. If you don't like to speak English, go to another country.
Yeah, I heard that you can get your driver's license now for 8 years.
Yeah. And you could get your, the plates. You could buy plates or something, the registration. I don't know if it's licensed. Is it licensed? I thought it was just registration, but that's for Ohio.
Diane Baker said they took down the George Floyd statue.
Yes, they did.
You have to put that one back up.
But yeah.
Let's put that right in front of Trump Plaza.
They put that in storage. I wonder where that is. Maybe it's in the FBI building next to that room where they have the burn bags.
Hey, this might be very unpopular, but is it an image of a cop with his knee on George Floyd's neck?
But it wasn't on his neck, right?
Yeah, it was on his neck.
I thought it wasn't.
That's not what killed him, though. What killed him was the overdose.
Yes, right.
The kneeling on his neck, they said, had nothing to do with his death. His unbreathing had nothing to do with the knee on the neck, which was a policeman's move. His unbreathing was caused by all the drugs in his system.
Yes, that is right. What an injustice. And I guess they're going to be trying to charge that one Capitol police officer that shot that one young lady to death. I guess they settled for how many millions of dollars just recently on a civil suit there?
Lots of millions. Oh, you mean during the insurrection?
Yeah, that insurrection where the
takeover of the Congress.
The only one that was killed was her.
Yeah, that was a crazy insurrection, wasn't it?
Well, getting back to Oklahoma, we're talking about the driver's license exam printed in English. Guess what they were called, Jeff, for coming up with that idea? They were called racist.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's the newest insult ever.
So if you want to drive in Oklahoma, you must read English. Must know how to read English. Okay, is that hard to understand?
I wonder if that'll also then go to Texas and then like all the different states in the Midwest. It's interesting.
So there's other stuff, but I think we've about had it for today. We'll revisit next week or talk about the deep state. If I could find an article that actually says something that makes sense, that's not just criticizing Trump. I want to hear about the deep state, and it's pretty hard to investigate that on the internet with Google and they don't like to put conservative views. I'm seeing more and more of that. I'll say, hey, how about some information on the deep state done by conservatives? And there are none.
See, this is the thing.
There's like none. It all is ABC, NBC, CBS. It's all one-sided right now. And if I'm wrong, let me know, and maybe I need a class to learn how to investigate properly. And okay.
Matt Kuka said, are we going after the million illegal Europeans too? I say yes. Let's kick them all out. If you're going to kick out the Islamic, you should kick everybody out.
I don't care if they're from Europe or where they're from.
Where you're from. You're going.
Matt,
man. You're fucking out of here.
I'm not nice when it comes to that either.
All right, let me say this. And I know this is, might not be popular, but my family came from Italy. And they arrived by ship. I have photos of it where I live. You could come over and see them on my wall of my ancestors in Ellis Island. They arrived in New York City. They went to Ellis Island. They did all their registration there. They took their tests, the immunizations that they needed, and they were set out into the world. Okay? It's not like they ran over the border. But here's another thing I want to say. In Oklahoma is very close to Texas, which is very close to the southern border.
I thought it bordered Texas, possibly.
It does.
Yeah.
And so you get a lot of Hispanic people, okay? So isn't it kind of shitty, like, to say that the roads and everything in Oklahoma will only be in English and everything on the driver's license will be in English when a lot of our citizens are Hispanic? And let's be honest about this one. Mexico used to be part of the United States until the United States beat their ass in that war and then took, like California and those other areas. That used to be Mexico, and those were Hispanic-speaking people. I'm just saying, it's kind of shitty that you have Hispanic Americans, and now you're just going to be like, oh, you can only speak English. I think that's wrong.
Well, at least the signs are in English, and when you go to get your license, everything's in English.
Yeah, Sully said NBC is nothing but commies. I love that one. My other favorite one is CNN, the Clinton News Network, or the Communist News Network. I think that's a good one. I don't follow the news, guys. I'll be honest with you. I will listen to some of the stuff on YouTube, like Colonel Douglas McGregor and Redacted and some of those other shows. I like to watch a lot of the shows. There's even a liberal.
ABC already been contradicted.
Yeah. I don't watch them. I don't watch those news channels because they're always full of shit. I'm just gonna swear through the whole show. I give up.
Well, hey Sully, thanks for the shenane this week. You didn't even do it on purpose, so that you really kind of saved me. I was trying to figure out how to do this deep state thing when there's really very little info to go by.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that there's not more information.
There is, but it's so complicated, and they're bringing up this statute and that statute. I'm not going to sit here and read statute numbers to everybody. They're going to go, "What are you doing? Are you serious?" So,
yeah, Janine Springs said that her family also were at Ellis Island. Tracy said my grandparents' name is on the Ellis Island wall, as mine are as well. And Matt Guka said he only watches on YouTube, and that's pretty much what I do. And Robert Solon said, you're very welcome, Jim.
Oh, he's still listening. Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's still part of the show. He's still part of all the comments. And thank you guys so much for...
We're going to go to the Sand Trap Tuesday and do some jamming. Not with Butch Armstrong, but it's his little jam session. But he plays before, and then he lets other people come up. He doesn't really jam with people.
Any good-looking girls there?
But we're going to have a little... since he's going to be on this week, isn't he? Yeah,
I was just going to get to that. So join us next Thursday at 5 p.m. when we interview Butch Armstrong, a legendary blues guitarist from Cleveland.
And on Tuesday at the Sand Trap in North Royalton, I'm going to be with Sully, and we'll get a little live Facebook shout out with Butch making a few comments to promote the show coming up with Butch.
The Clam Trap.
Yes.
Any good looking ladies up there?
I think so, yeah. When I played last week, a bunch of them came up to me after I played, and they actually said, hey, it sounded pretty good. So I love them.
Matt Kuka said, is the Clam Trap, is that located in North Royalton?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's the Clam Trap in North Royalton. That's where Jim will be on Tuesday. On Thursday night.
It's a great venue, actually.
Yeah, Thursday night after the show, I'm going up to Smedley's. I have some gifts I want to give out to some people up there.
I want to go out to Painesville sometime so we could get close to Janine and maybe meet her in person sometime.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. What do you think about that, Janine? She said, my cousins were in the newspaper announcing they came over to Ellis Island. Yeah, they did announcements. My grandparents were in the announcements too. When you became a citizen, when you still become a citizen, they put announcements in the paper, and that's like some type of like legal way that...
Was that the New York Times back then?
I don't know what it was. Matt Guka said that's a cool establishment. All right, what do you think about playing another song?
It is.
We're going to play another song. When we come back, we're going to talk about what we got coming up in this next week. But right now, this is My Cleveland Project with their brand new song called Alone.
Okay.
Here we go, peeps. My Cleveland Project.
I never felt the love when you held me in your arms. When we sat
Hello.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Na, 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 na.
Very good, Jim. It was perfect.
I could sing on tune at times.
At times. I guess singing in key is key
It is.
on everything, Jim.
If you
It's
can't
key.
play in time, you're not going to sing in time. So if you're playing crappy, how do you sing on top of crap?
Hey, man, it takes time to get good. And I think everybody deserves their chance to be played on the radio.
I'm still working on it.
Don't you? Regardless of how great you are.
I think my stuff sounds corny half the time, but
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Right? All right, anyway, that was my Cleveland project. Great song. Alone. And yeah, man, you invite us out to come out to the east side. We would love to come out and hang out with you guys and do whatever.
Thunder
Happy
on the Strip at Geneva on the Lake.
Janine Spring talked about Thunder on the Strip. My Cleveland project talked about us coming out to the east side and hanging out. I love that idea. Kind of sick of the west side. Love to come to the east side like you guys. It's always fun to hang out with you and hear what you got working on. And man, we might even make a little skit while we're out there. All right, so guys, Thursday, you'll be able to catch Outlaw Radio Nation. We're going to be going at 5 o'clock this week. We have a special interview with Butch Armstrong of the Armstrong Bearcat Band, a legendary blues guitarist from Cleveland. We'll be with him on Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. We're going to play 3 songs on that show. We're going to play Mr. Moonlight. We're going to play Lexi Schroll from Nashville, and we're going to play Over Medicated. Those will be the 3 songs that we're going to play on that show. What we're going to do is do the interview. After the interview, we're going to play a couple songs. We're going to come back. We're going to recap our interview. We're going to talk about what we have coming for Sunday. Sunday, we have Robert Sullen, the sax man.
Known
Sully.
as Sully.
Sully, baby.
Yes.
Sully, you hear me out there?
He's going through some growing pains right now. He has to find a venue that plays for him, with him, not going to gigs where everybody's
against him,
playing hard rock at level 11 and they don't turn him up. And, it was great. We played at the Music Box, Monday, I think it was, and he sounded fantastic. So good, Sully.
Well, I think everybody needs to find their place in their home where they like to go. I think everybody needs to feel comfortable where they're at so they can play at their best. I don't think jam nights or open mic nights should be a competition amongst people. It should be just a good time, man.
That's right.
Just be a good time and hang out. And yeah, I guess it's kind of like growing pains because you have to find your right people, right?
And plus hasn't been doing it for decades either. He's only been playing for 5 years. So
yeah, he's still learning.
Yeah, we're all still learning, basically. I'll learn a new riff every once in a while.
Yes, he does. He likes to learn new riffs.
And I'll play it over and over and over and over again.
So we have the show coming on the 24th. That's going to be Sully. We do have some surprises on that show. We are going to be talking about Nostradamus and some stuff in regards to future predictions. I have a few predictions I'd like to make, and I think Jim might want to make a few predictions. We like to make these predictions to see if they come true.
I'll have to think about something.
So we'll have to think about a few things. The last one we did was about Kamala Harris being president. You remember how upset Leslie was?
Oh yeah.
She really thought that we thought that was going to happen. Whatever.
She still could be president someday.
She can, man. And AOC, Cortez the Killer, could be
the VP, and again, I predicted that she's going to be in alcohol rehab.
Yeah, I totally see AOC running. I see that happening.
One of my favorite AOC things is when she was meticulously explaining economic forecasts, and she said, and this is the tippiest of the toppiest.
Oh, man.
So I use that a lot for some reason.
My very favorite
tippy top
for the whole election thing was the whole burdened. We are burdened from the unburdening.
Oh, yes.
Burdens. I was like, oh, my God, this is fantastic. Well, we also, Jim will be bringing the Shenane. I'm not sure what he's going to do. The show is going to be on future predictions and Nostradamus, so it's wide open for you, Jim. Do whatever you like. We are going to have a very eclectic music selection for that day. And I was even thinking about letting our audience out there pick the selections. You know my Facebook, you know my Messenger. If you want to request a song, send it to me before Friday. We'll get it in Sunday's show.
Awesome.
Okay. So we're going to be very eclectic with the playlist. I want to make some changes to a lot of the stuff. We're going to make changes. And you guys are going to hear about those changes because they're going to be coming to you fast and furious. All right, Jim, you ready?
I am.
Ready to get out of here? Do you have anything you'd like to say to the listening audience before we go?
We're not going to go to that bar we usually go to, are we?
No, not at all. I'm going to start hanging out up at Smedley's. I'm going to tell my listening audience why. I met a girl up there. She's super cute. I should have took my shot. I didn't. So now I'm going to be on the lookout for her because I'm going to shoot my shot.
I want to see this, so I'll be there in the corner watching.
Yeah, Jim's going to watch. I told him, I go, I'm making my move on that girl.
I want to see how he does it. I got to learn a move.
I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's been a long time since I made a move on something.
Just take a shot at Jack Daniels or something.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know. 2's good. I don't need more than 3 anymore. I had that one the other night. I was pretty buzzed.
Oh, yeah, you left right away after that.
I was tired.
Yeah, you were just tired.
Void Dead said, "You got this, Jeff." Yeah, I think I'm going to lead with my little gifts that I have that I was going to give out at Smedley's on Thursday night. I want to give away some merchandise, some of our older merchandise that I have just sitting around that are really nice, like bottle openers that connect to your keychains, and got some magnets and stuff. So I think I'm going to lead in with that. Be like, hey, would you like this? Can I buy you a drink? Beautiful lady.
You might have to work on that one a bit, you know?
Pretty lady.
I'll give you some pointers before you go out, apparently needed.
Hey, just because you have a girlfriend now doesn't mean you know anything about picking up women. Don't even get me started. Oh, boy. I almost thought I heard a clap in the background. I think that was like good. Behind us is clapping. That's fantastic. All right, so we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. We will see you guys Thursday at 5 o'clock for Butch Armstrong from the Armstrong Bearcat Band. We're going to be talking about blues music, the king of the blues competition.
He's met a lot of people.
How he feels about it. He's met a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of name dropping. There's going to be a lot of good times. So we have him for over. We're going to make use of that. And we're looking forward to seeing you, Butch.
Okay.
All right, so we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. I have 2 more songs to play for you. This is King Ern from Berlin, Germany with the song Painkiller, followed by Circle of Nero.
I've been waiting to hear the one from Germany. Good.
This is him right here.
Jam that one out right now.
King Ern.
I hope it's great.
We're Outlaw Radio Nation. We love you. Stay classy, Cleveland. Be sexy. Later.
path of a storm. Exhausted, resources been sold, burning hole. So let me go. I want to measure when it ends. I want to measure when it ends. Come on. I always hear it inside of me. I always see it in front of me. Default, abuse, there's nothing I can do. My life is in
This is Troy.
Adam.
Sam.
Jason.
And Levi.
We are Avoid Dead. You're listening to Outlaw Radio.